everybody. Today is day 63. We are at mile 790, heading up to go over GLEN Pass. And today is my 27th birthday. Yay, hence the weird baby crown thing that I bought in Lone Pine. Just so no one, forgets how to treat me today. So, although it is my birthday, this has actually been quite a crappy day. We're down from GLEN, but GLEN was awful. Worse than Forester Pass. And on the way down, I smashed my finger really, really hard between a rock. And now it's all swollen and purple. We still have a long way to go today. It's pretty, but I'm over the Sierras already. Okay, so although this has been a not so great day, I'm going to try and have a more positive attitude, but Chris-Ann got me a nice little birthday surprise. She brought me, we've already eaten some of them, cow tails, which are my favorite candies.
Thank you, Mommy, for sending them.
Yes, thank you, Mrs. Post. I really appreciate this, especially because it's been such a bad day. So, because now I'm thinking I might have potentially possibly broken my finger. So it's really not a great day, but cowtails make everything better. 800 miles. Oh my gosh. This, my curse. My 100-mile curse thing. Yeah, this has been such a bad day. It's because of you. So today is day 64. We're at mile 811 or something like that. The day started off for me quite badly. I woke up at 2 a.m. and I was really nauseous and I started throwing up. So we got a late start, but we did, what was that pass called that we did today? PINCHOT Pass, which it's probably one of the easier passes, but it was long. And then we just did our biggest river crossing yet. The water came up to my mid-thigh, and I did not enjoy it at all. So, but right now we're walking through wildflowers, so that's okay.
this morning to frozen shoes. Oh yeah. It's day 65. It's really cold this morning. We're doing Mather Pass, which apparently, according to sources, is like the scariest pass. So I will update you on how scary it is. But right now it's just scary cold. And everything is frozen. And I can't feel my fingers or toes.
Yeah, just it's cut.
So going up Mather wasn't too bad. Going down Mather is another story. So I know this is common knowledge, but it really does make a huge difference if you get up really early and do these passes. They are so much easier to do when they are icy than when you're post-holing. So much easier, but it's cold in the morning. And now we have to scramble all over these rocks to get down there. Oh. So some of the snow is this pink color. I don't know if you can see that, but it's because there's some kind of like algae that lives in the snow. So don't eat the yellow or pink snow. So what looks like a stream with a waterfall is actually the trail. So we're having to find our own path right now. We're finally in a forest. It's only taken like 800 miles. Not really, but it's so nice. When I worked at Disneyland, my favorite place to work was in Disney California Adventure at the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail. I loved working there. And if you don't know, it's inspired by kind of the area that I'm walking through in Northern California. And I mean, I wouldn't say that necessarily inspired me to do the PCT, but it's probably one of the reasons. Whenever I kind of pictured the PCT, I kind of pictured walking through that. And right now, it feels like that. Feels like I'm at the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail, and it feels good. There's a deer in our campsite. So today is day 65. We just did Muir Pass, which, holy crap, that was definitely our hardest pass yet. There's so much snow, and the snow is exhausting and cold, and we had some river crossings in the snow, and we're just really exhausted. And yesterday was a long day, and today might be a long day, but brighter point is we have only 2 more passes to do. This is what post-holing does to you. All right, bye! Shout out to my niece, Say, because I've listened to Let It Go twice while we're walking through the snow, just for you, baby girl. I love you. No, snow! You don't even go here! I curse you, Frosty. So we did Muir Pass, and it was really hard. So I thought, to inspire me, I would read or listen to one of Muir's books as we went up and came down. And all it did was make me really mad because it was such a hard pass. So I'm gonna have to listen to his books on a less difficult day. And I've also decided, if I ever do a thru hike ever again, it's gonna be on the freaking equator because it is so cold. That is all. Good morning. Today is day 66 and we are coming up on mile 850. So in the Sierra Nevada, there are 2 river crossings that are considered kind of the most dangerous and difficult and scary. That's Evolution Creek and Bear Creek. So we have Evolution Creek today and Bear Creek tomorrow. Evolution Creek has an alternate that is supposedly possibly a little less dangerous and scary and difficult. So we're taking that alternate. And then we'll just deal with Bear Creek in the morning. But I'm not looking forward to this at all. All right, creek alternate crossing number 1. We're still gonna have to ford it, so it's gonna be cold, but at least I don't think we'll die. Only wet to our calves, and it actually wasn't even that arctically frozen. So that was a success, but now there's one more, a bigger one. And here we go. I better watch where I'm going. Doing this one-handed. Woo! Okay, now I'm cold. So that came up to like right above the knee, mid-thigh. But there wasn't a current, or much of a current. So, much smarter choice. So this is the actual Evolution Creek, what we would have been crossing if we didn't do the alternate. So it doesn't look too bad actually right now. There are some sections that don't look super deep, but I'm still glad we took the easy route and we didn't have to die over a waterfall. Rainbow, reading rainbow. This is the first morning in what seems like forever that we didn't have to do a pass first thing in the morning. We're not actually doing a pass today because Muir and Selden are too far apart, so we're just getting to the base, or like 2 miles down from Selden, and we'll do that tomorrow morning, and then just one more pass, and we'll be in Mammoth. So we've come across this thing that we've heard is called a bridge. It's this man-made thing that goes across water so you don't have to walk through it. It's a brilliant invention. God bless whoever came up with it. And they need to be everywhere. So finger update. I think that I did not break my finger, which is good. It's healing quite well. I think I just bruised it really, really badly. This morning we are doing SELDON Pass, and I'm walking on snow and I almost died. How many times are you guys gonna witness me almost die while vlogging? Anyway, SELDON is one of the smaller passes, so I'm hoping it's gonna be easier. Who knows? Clearly, I still might die. But we only have 2 more passes, well, one after this one. And we had quite the interesting night and morning. Okay, so I have to tell you about last night. And this morning. So we went to bed probably between 7 and 8, and at 10 o'clock we were awoken, and I was like having some like really creepy dream. So it was especially creepy. We were woken by this like echoing howl, clearly like either coyotes or wolves, but wherever they were, like in the mountain range, it was just bouncing, the sound was just bouncing off the mountains. So it sounded like they were like surrounding us, and it was just, it took me a second to like even register what was happening. It was really creepy. I was like frozen in fear. Actually, I wanted to record it, but I was like, I can't move, I'm gonna get eaten. So then a few minutes later it stopped, and then it started up again farther away, but it was still creepy. So then this morning I was getting out of my tent and I was gonna go and talk to Mother Hen about this weird sound, and she comes like running up to my tent and she's like, "There's a wolf!" And lo and behold, there's this big gray wolf just like trotting through the meadow next to where our tents were. And it was very clearly a wolf, not a coyote. And so then it trots off, and then a few minutes later we hear howling again. So they're very clearly wolf packs. But we felt kind of bad because we haven't seen a bear yet. But we got to see a wolf, which I think is actually maybe kind of cooler. So, creepy, but awesome. Here is Bear Creek, the other big river crossing, but it doesn't look too bad, so I think we hit it at a good time. Mosquitoes! Alright, we easily survived Bear Creek. Wasn't even like a big deal at all. So, all that worrying for nothing. But now we're like wet up into like our mid-thighs. So we're gonna sit here and dry out and then keep on trekking. So this morning we are doing our final pass. It's not snowy yet, but it's not super easy either. But one more pass and then we're done. Hi there. Hi. Please don't attack me. As long as you don't give me rabies, you are making my day. You are so beautiful. Alright, Silver is now my favorite pass because of you. I will name you Puddle Glum. So this is our lovely friend Bear Cub. We have been yo-yoing her since like when?
The desert.
Yeah, way back. But now that we're in the High Sierra, we've gotten to spend a lot of time with her, and it's been so fun!
So I don't have to be alone.
Yay! We are on the top of Silver Pass, which means we have dominated the final pass of the High Sierra, which means one thing.
Majestic creature, what?